Hey guys, Zearth here. Welcome back to another series of weekly indices and cryptocurrency updates. So on the midweek, I mentioned that there is a possibility that the S&P500 will drop, right? So the opposite happened, and right now we are actually in a pretty decent position to look for a potential long. So the market is actually very bullish right now. We have broken above the sloping resistance, and right now if you are looking for an entry, a very good entry would be around the 3.9k area. So I believe that this market will push further up in the near future, especially like in this 1-2 weeks. So if you're looking for a long, of course buying at this point is not rational. We should look for like potential long position around like this 3.9k region, right? So that's all for the S&P 500. So it's like, if you're looking for a short, then better like hold on first. Like let's say if the market goes above 4k and it got rejected, or it goes above like maybe 3980 and got rejected, then you can look for a potential short. Otherwise it's very bullish, so it's not advisable to go for a short position. Moving on to UK100, right? The market is right now retesting this key region, the 6800 region that has been rejected multiple times. So as per my previous analysis, I do think that this UK100 will at the very least retest 6.9k. So if you are looking for an entry, if you have not followed the previous previous comments, if you're looking for an entry, then perhaps you can enter a long position once this 6800 is broken. So if this is broken, the 6800 will be a pretty strong base. So if you're looking for a long, you can long all the way to 6900, and once we reach the price of 6900, it's advisable to take profit for now, right? Moving on to Hong Kong. Okay, Hong Kong does look a little bit weaker compared to the other markets. However, this region is still a pretty strong support. So if it were to break, I expect the 28k region to hold strongly, right? So if you're looking for a long, there's no need to hurry, there's no need to rush. Unless this continue to go sideways, then you can look for a potential long. However, if this actually drops below and come all the way to 28k or 27.800, you can look for an opportunity to open a long position, right? So unless we see like signs of support for this Hong Kong market, there is no rush to enter a long. And if you are like looking for a short, then I think it's a little bit too late for now. Right, moving on to cryptocurrency. I think I did suggest a few, so I'm just going to talk about that few. So let's talk about Tron. I think I did posted a little bit update on Tron on my Telegram the last few days or maybe few weeks, right? So long as this region, this 5 cent region is not broken below, the market is still in a pretty bullish movement, right? So I expect the price to just go sideways for a bit, then maybe push up all the way to 6 cents. So if you have followed my previous analysis, in which that you enter around 5 cents or below 5 cents, this is a good area to take profit for sure, right? Moving on to Ripple. So Ripple is a little bit different. We have to be a bit more patient, because I think in the past we had some lawsuit on Ripple, right? No doubt the momentum looks bullish, right? We had a strong movement up, then down, and right now it looks like it's going to push up, right? However, unless they start pushing it's going to go sideways for a little bit more time, right? So if you have a position on Ripple, it's good to like have some planning. So if you are like not a risk taker, you know, and you just want some profit and you have some position, just, you know, set your take profit point around 58 cents. I personally target for Ripple to break above the 67 cents resistance and hit all over to like 90 cents, right? But this is going to take some time, so I'm not in a hurry. And if you're like just a short-term trader, then you can consider taking profits so long as the price hit like 58 cents. So last but not least, let's talk about XLM. So I think XLM is also another one of the crypto that I recommended. So pretty much if we were to like analyze this is one area and this is another area, right? So in this point of time, in this region, we can see that the strong resistance is somewhere around 40 cents, right? So right now in this new region, what we can see is that really strong support is around this like maybe 37 to 40 cents, right? So long as this price point does not break, I expect this market to continue to hold. So it will go sideways until they have accumulated enough, then maybe they will start pushing it back to like 60 cents. So if you're going to ask me like whether this can go higher or not, I do think that there is a potential for XLM to go higher, but as a trader, from a trader point of view, I think if you entered like, you know, you entered your positions around like 40 cents or below, you should actually take profit when it comes back to like 56 cents, right? Just to protect your money, right? So that's all I have for this week's update. And as usual, if you have listened to this part of my sharing, thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys next week. Alright, bye bye.